This video will cover the automated duty status change feature in the eTrack driver side application. Duty status changes are very automated in the eTrack application and will change as the driver goes through their day. When drivers start their day, they should have a duty status of off-duty. The driver's current duty status is always visible at the top of the screen in the driver application. The driver can also verify their duty status at any time by viewing their daily log. The first thing a driver should do at the beginning of their day is to create a trip and/or perform a pre-trip vehicle inspection. This function can be accessed from the home screen and by clicking the DVIR button from the main menu. The driver can then enter their trip information, save their trip, and create a pre-trip inspection as they normally would. Once they have created their trip and have completed their pre-trip inspection, the system will automatically change their duty status to on duty not driving. The driver can then go about their normal daily activities. Once the driver begins driving and the vehicle begins moving, the system will place the driver into driving duty status. When the vehicle stops moving again, the driver will once again be placed into an on-duty not driving status. At the end of the driver's shift or day, the driver must perform a post-trip vehicle inspection and close the trip. Like the pre-trip inspection, the driver simply needs to click the DVIR button on the main menu, add a trip, and enter their post-trip information. When they are finished, they would simply click the sign-off button and sign off on their post-trip inspection, which will also end the trip. The system will now put the driver into off-duty status at this time. The driver can go through their entire day without having to manually change their duty status unless one of the following occurs. If the driver goes off duty for any reason during the day, the driver would have to go into the status screen and set themselves off duty. The driver might use this feature if they are long-haul drivers and need to take a mandatory 30-minute break within their first 8 hours of driving. Once their break is over, they can either set themselves to on-duty not driving or simply begin driving, at which time the system will set their status to driving once again. Another time a driver might have to set their duty status manually is if at the end of their day they have finished their post-trip inspection and they are not actually off duty but are in the sleeper berth. In this case, the driver would simply have to go into the status screen and click the sleeper berth button. As mentioned, duty status changes require very little manual interaction. The system automatically changes the driver status based upon what they are doing at any time. Please note that the only duty status that cannot be changed is the duty status of driving. The duty status of driving is governed by the GPS that is in the vehicle. And this is in line with the DOT regulation that states that the duty status of driving must come directly off of the GPS unit itself to be compliant with the new DOT regulations.